Hi, I'm Jeff Altschul, author of Gourmet Cooking in the Wild, and today's segment will be on Dutch oven cooking, which I am about to prepare a Dutch oven with greasing the oven right now to begin making a deep chocolate cherry cake. I'm using any type of grease that you can obtain. Crisco is what I prefer. Always the Dutch oven is prepared ahead of time with grease anyhow, but when you're doing it fresh the day of your event, you have to grease the whole thing inside. Don't be skimpy on it because you don't want the cake to stick. Okay, the cake that I'm going to make in this Dutch oven is basically a store-made cake. It's a chocolate cake. Store-made, actually it's muscle nuts, cherry, green life, which I'm going to be adding to the cake mix. The nice part about this is you have everything set up on a table. One of the unique parts is I don't have a blender with me. I have just a Ziploc bag, which I'm going to take the ingredients and put that into the Ziploc bag. I'm going to add 1 1/3 cups water as required. Holding the bag still, I'm going to add 3 eggs as per the measurement for the ingredients. And it recommends 1/2 cup of oil. Pour that in. And I'm going to double up and do the same thing because I want to fill up the Dutch oven, making it full-size cake when I get done. So now that the ingredients is all shaken up in the Ziploc bag without electricity, just manpower, we're going to pour this in the Dutch oven. It's blended out pretty well. And the nice part about a Ziploc bag, you can squeeze all the ingredients down. It takes a little bit of time, but not that long. Okay, the next ingredient we put in is the cherries. So, scoop it out of the can, such as the way I'm doing right now. I use 2 boxes of cake mix, so basically all I do is double up on the ingredients in the Ziploc bag, and I put everything into the Dutch oven. All these recipes that I make, you will be able to see in my book. So please go to my website. Check out the book. Next step is to stir the ingredients in the Dutch oven, just to get it all around, all the cherries mixed in, so it's spread evenly throughout the cake mix. Okay, the next step for the Dutch oven is to place coals on a heavy-duty aluminum foil on the ground. You have 2 options, putting it in the fire or on the ground. I'm putting it on the ground because I want to have an even distributed heat. I'm lifting up the Dutch oven. I have about 15 coals on the bottom, and on the top I'm going to distribute the heat as well. Make sure that your coals are nice and gray and hot, which I'm doing right now. This should take, this is going to be a 9-inch cake, so basically it takes about 35 minutes to cook. Okay, it's time to check on the cake. I'm removing the lid right now currently. I'm going to put it on the side. And normally I would check this with a toothpick, but I want to see if it's cooked yet. It's still rather loose, so it has some time to go. Some areas are good, so probably another 20-25 minutes. Remember, you're not using a house oven when you cook this, so the coals start to go down a bit. You have to increase them on the bottom or on the top. I'm going to add a few more to the top, just so it gets cooked more, and some more to the bottom. All right, we're checking back on the Dutch oven. It's been about 5 to 10 minutes now since I last checked, and I'm going to run the fork, I should say the knife, I keep calling it a fork, through the center. It's still, the sides are done. The center needs just a little bit more, although I could probably get away with it. I'm going to just leave it on for 5 more minutes and then come back to it. Here we are with our final check of the cake. Taking off the lid right now. And it is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the Dutch oven from the fire, place it on the side here, and I'm just going to let it relax. Get to it later on because the cake was greased up. I don't have to really worry about it too much. Okay, campers, I'm going to try and get this cake out of the Dutch oven. I've let it cool down, and hopefully this should work. We're going to put it on aluminum foil, and flip it over, and guess what? It came out perfect. The cake came out upside down just the way I wanted it. I'm going to take another piece of aluminum foil so I can flip it over, and I have, basically that's a Belgian chocolate cake with cherries. I'm going to show you what this looks like now. There it is, in layers. You'll see the Dutch oven, because I greased it. Look at that. That is what you call a perfect cake coming out. And now the fun part about a piece of cake is, yes, I have to try a piece. So, I am a chocolate junkie to begin with. So now, I'm going to let you know how this thing tastes, because my curiosity is there. I have to say, not just because I made it, but this is phenomenal. That is one of over 200 recipes you'll find in my cookbook, Gourmet Cooking in the Wild. Available now. Until next time, campers.